this. So here we go. You can see this wall here goes straight into the river. You know, that's not an easy thing to construct. And again, we have these, well, this castle built very well, you know, perfectly right out of, I think this one is sandstone, but I mean, that's an old world castle, right? It's got these crosses in the wall and everything. And next to it, we have this little wooden shed. You know, so they've built this, but they haven't, you know, forethought enough to build a boat shed, because this looks like the boat shed with its little wooden canoes. So there's just such a disjunct in the level of technology. This is an aerial shot. And as you can see, this looks, I mean, that looks a bit starry, doesn't it, right? This is the citadel, I guess. And we see these, you know, around the realm with these rounded corners, you know, a bit different to the pointy ones that most stars have. Yes, I'm still calling them stars, but I mean, clearly, you know, they're not, what are they? Frequency portals, who knows? But this kind of looks like, you know, a star fort, right? And it looks very buried. And so they're saying they built this to defend against what? Like, seriously, what are they defending against to, you know, to warrant this amount of work and resources to go into this little thing that they knocked over 50 years later? So was it already there? You know, a lot of these pictures, you can see here, there's a bit of, see that corner right there? Looks like a block, right? Nature doesn't make right angles. Under the ground. And a lot of these pictures, you'll see the ground falling away, like this is buried. You know, we're only seeing the top of what this is. So, you know, maybe that's why they built the opera house there, because there was good foundations, right? So this is what they built. They say they knocked over that fort, that castle, and clearly it's gone. It was sort of out here. And then they say they built this very castle-esque building for a tram depot. And they called it just a shed that looked like a Gothic castle. So was that actually the back part of Bennelong? I mean, I don't know what's happened with the heights here either. Maybe this was buried, right? Who knows? Maybe they uncovered it. Again, a big castle tower coming up, made of masonry, and look what's on the front, a little wooden box. That's the tech they could build, not this. And what are they digging, right? Are they putting this wall up, or are they taking this wall down? Because if you look in there, not that it looks like they're taking it apart, doesn't it? So is that an old world, like part of the old fort, and they uncover, because this looks buried here, doesn't it? It looks very buried, and like they're uncovering something. Again, this is what they built, they tell us. Trams in a castle. And here's another shot, again, an old one. You can see we've got horses here. And so this is, you know, this is a bit that we're shown, right? The turret and that sort of tall castle bit. This is what's at the front, which is like the citadel sort of bit with the rounded edges. Not too many photos of that. And then at the back, we have this. So is this bit here at the back, is that what became the tram station? Because it's half buried. Did they just uncover this and knock the front down? You know, that's what it's kind of looking like. And here is what we have. And they don't even leave a plaque to the fort. It's just to the tram station, the tram sheds. Oh. Another old shot where this clearly looks buried. But look at this. This tower is literally just popping out of the ground. It's not level. And the fort's behind it. And you can just see the build-up here of dirt. You know, these walls, a bit hard to see in this picture, but that looks buried, right? So, and that looks like there's less there. Because look, we've just got the tower, and then behind it this citadel bit and a couple of walls. Now, if we go back to this one, here's the citadel. But look, see these walls here? A lot higher, right? Has that just been uncovered? See down here? It's not, they're just the tops of them popping out. So it looks like they've got in and taken all this dirt out. So I'm thinking that that tram station was there. And of course, this is what is there now, the Sydney Opera House. And another shot, an aerial shot. So this is the tram shed. So this is the bit, and as you can see, this is now level. Look at this, completely level. Okay, so was this buried? Have they uncovered it? Because look, this is not level. You can see we've got the land down here, and this clearly goes way up with stuff buried in there. Even there, that looks like a little square thing. So look, what do you reckon, right? Completely flat. And this is where the citadel was out the front here. And of course, they've kept, the man-made wall and everything that was already there. So it looks like this was the back part of that, whatever we want to call it, Star Fort. And they've uncovered it and turned it into a tram shed. What do you think? What do you think?